Hello, everybody. Welcome to Laughter Talks. And
Hi,
oh, hi, Felina. This is Felina Katz. And tell everybody your real name, Felina.
Samantha Wagoner,
And I'm Marguerite Fair. And we
and
are.
here's my Halloween cat.
And oh, look, her cat has a little orange little bow tie around the neck. Well, you know what I have for Halloween that's so awesome? Would you?
What?
Yeah, I know you want to eat your cat right away, but look what I have that's really special. Look.
Ooh.
It's me.
That is pretty
This is
cool.
actually an oil painting that my uncle did for me. I sent him a picture, and he passed
Wow.
away. He passed away about 6 months ago. This is the last picture he ever painted, and it looks more like my sister than me, but now it's very special to me. So I wanted to share that for Halloween.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So
Cool.
now, yeah, we are ready to roll, and we want everybody to know a little promo in the beginning here. What we're doing is we're getting ready to tape a Laughter Talks Halloween special, which we are going to have on October 18th. It will air, and Felina is part of that process. The lady is mysterious, so just you've got to. If you're not subscribed, go to the Laughter Talks YouTube channel. Oh, she's got a white cat now. And subscribe, because then you can have us pop up in your emails whenever we put up a new show. Oh, all right. Well, I think what we're going to have to do now is share our delicious news reviews. Does that sound like the thing to do, Felina?
Yes, it does. I got my tail ready.
Okay, Felina's got her tail ready, and I have my golden hand or 5 fingers ready. Okay, so we're going to read Netflix movie reviews again. And our first one this week is called Paradise Hill. And this one was made in 2019. Now, it certainly wasn't what I expected it to be. It was one of those movies that popped up as a new movie. And so Felina and I watched it. So now we start this movie with the last scene as first, as young Uma, played by the talented Emma Roberts, is being celebrated at her extravagant, old-fashioned Spanish wedding. And then we flash forward. So that's how it starts. It starts with that. Now, Uma awakens in a specialized reform school for young women. Her crime is that she doesn't want to marry the rich man her mother selects, so mom can have a better lifestyle. Now, this is a cross between Handmaid's Tale and Stepford Wives. Now, don't you think, Felina, that mother was mean?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
movie was pretty mean.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything seems to be like Handmaid's Tale these
I
days.
know. I'm getting really nervous about the way society is going. I think, we're probably getting lessons here. Now, we learn quickly that something is not right, which you can always tell something's not right when it comes to women because we're always getting the short end of the stick. And very strange indeed. It's always like these young girls end up in hell in one way or another. Now, similar to the movie Level 16 that we reviewed in September, this is
Yeah.
one of those futuristic thrillers that seems to be pointing the arrow to young women being targeted for distinction. Do you get that feeling, Felina?
Yeah, they're definitely targeting them for something
Yeah.
bizarre.
Yeah, so you young girls better be really careful. Now,
Yeah.
the message in this movie is very clear, and what it's saying is you're going to do what mommy said, or you're going to be in trouble. And in this case, that's really the truth. So, God help you. She ends up in this home for girls, and in this one, the tranquilizers are in the milk. That's a little spoiler alert because I'll tell you, these girls are getting knocked unconscious in all the movies. So the twist is slightly different from level 16. But one thing is for sure, if you're young in the future, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, and
You
you
know,
eventually go to sleep.
yeah, they're coming after you. I would say wherever you go, don't drink the milk, don't take any pills, don't take any shots, just sit in the corner and make everybody leave you alone. Right, Felina? Tell them, leave me alone. So I rated this a 3. Okay, so I gave it a 3 because the girls acted pretty good in it. Let me see, because here, we'll give them these 3. Don't eat
Yeah,
your cat tail.
that's my kid. Woo! Um, yeah, a group of young women starring Emma Roberts, Isa Gonzalez, Aquafina, Mila Jovovich, and
Woo!
Danielle McDonald are sent to a beautiful island to shape up and become docile and compliant.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mila Jovovich is the headmistress named Duchess and leads the girls in the resort at the resort in order to return them to their parents as changed women ready to do what they are told.
Oh my God.
Now, we know what happens when girls are supposed to do as they're told. That can be
Uh-huh.
an issue, especially young girls.
Yep, yep.
So, you know, the sets were visually stunning and lush. The costumes fantastical, both feminine and confining, which was very interesting. The outfits that you would likely wear if you were living in a place called paradise.
Yes.
Now, the acting was good, but the dialogue and character development left something to be desired.
Very much so.
Yeah, I think it was meant to be mixed with futuristic metaphors and became somewhat sexual and decadent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you like futuristic visual fantasy with a strange twist at the end, watch Paradise Hills.
You
I
could
give
do
it
worse.
I give it 3.5 cattails
Wow.
because of the fabulous sets and costumes. I was really just enthralled with watching that.
I'm so used to giving it 5. 3 fingers, okay? So we
Yeah.
did 3 fingers and the 3.5 cattails. So that's really good. Mm-hmm. I love a woman who knows how to rub her cattail. Ooh. Okay, Felina, I have to start reading this report now. And you're trying to distract me. I know that you're doing that. So there you go. Okay. Now, this next movie is called, check this out, Intrusion. Now, as soon as I saw this, Felina, I said, I have to watch this movie. Isn't the name intriguing? And I thought it would probably be a thriller with a twist. Now, we start out with a seemingly happily married couple, Mara and Henry, and he is an architect that builds them a perfect home out in the desert of New Mexico. So, which is probably the most, to me, that was the most outstanding part of the story, this beautiful house that was in Mexico, you know. Now, the couple comes home from an evening out to discover that their home had been ransacked. Okay, yet only their cell phones and computer were missing, and no one was, no one was in the house that knocked them out to torment them. You know, the movies that we usually see where that's the objective, is they want something from the tenants to get. Well, that didn't happen. And you're going, well, that kind of, to me, seemed out of place right from the start, because why would they break in? Why would they want that? It didn't make any sense. Now, the pieces do not add up to start filling in any parts of the puzzle at any point in time during this movie. Now, I'm pretty fast on the upkeep. I'm not like this slow cat over here, but I'll tell you, it really, it was irritating. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to insult you, Felina. It just is a natural gift. Now, I you don't usually hear me say this, but I was disappointed with the performances of the actors. The choices they made to portray these characters did not enhance the story, in my opinion. and made me feel that it should have been cut down by 20 minutes. Now that's how concept of the story was good, I felt, and with the right actors and director, it could have made a mark in the independent film circle. Now that's another thing. It's the actors, I'm sure, going by the director's call. So anyway, this left me, as I said, as Felina knows, I don't usually rate that way, but what I did with this one was I gave this a 2 fingers. And you know what? I gave it 2 fingers because I figured any movie that's made, any movie that gets put together deserves that. So I gave them 2 fingers. But I think they really need to visit the way they put a movie together in the future. And so that's what I have to say about that. So, Felina,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Well, looks like we're pretty much on the similar level here with both. Um, yeah, I like intrigue, but this really didn't work for me either. In this film, Henry and Frida, played by Henry and Mira, played by Frida Pinto and Logan Marshall Green. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, I can't say it once.
Yeah, it was pretty difficult. Well, they recently moved from Boston to New Mexico to live in a really beautiful, newly built home that Henry designed. And they return home one night and find the place just broken into with a good deal of their furniture and artwork just, damaged. So Henry decides that he's going to fix the place up, while Mira, played by Frida Pinto, is nervously snooping around looking for clues. One night there's a power outage and an intruder shows up again, and it's another home invasion. So she also discovers that Henry had a hidden gun and he used it to shoot some of the intruders.
Shoot everybody, kill them all.
So like he was happy about the outcome, but she wasn't. And the plot really starts to thicken, and as Henry seems to be less concerned about the situation than Mira. She's compelled to play detective. And who knows where that's going to lead.
Exactly.
So I wanted to like this film because of the initial intrigue, but there was just a great big lack of chemistry between the two. And
good way to put it.
Yes, and while the story moved forward, it just really wasn't happening. It wasn't generally the best thing that I could have watched.
It was like an angel without a face.
Yeah, I liked some of the intrigue, but it just went downhill, especially at the end. But I gave it 3 cattails because of the intrigue and the fact that I was waiting for something really good to happen.
Well, you're still waiting because it didn't. Well, that's not our job. Our job, we're telling them, right, Felina? Now they have to go watch it because
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Go watch that movie.
Yeah. Now, before we go, I do want to say one thing. I know we don't usually review them, but I'm just asking you, have you seen Lucifer, the series, the Netflix series, Lucifer?
I see Lucifer every time I can.
Oh, you know what? I just got introduced to it 2 weeks ago.
Well,
so
start from the beginning.
I did. I started from the beginning, and anytime I'm not working, as soon as I'm not working, I'm watching Lucifer. And
I'm watching Impeachment.
I can't tell you how much I enjoyed it and things that are going on. You figure just when they can't add anything new, and then they do. So everybody, that's just a quick review that we're giving you. If you want to watch a good series, we both suggest watch Lucifer.
I'm watching him.
I think we're done now. We're going to go give everybody an opportunity. Watch the shows, enjoy them, and you can't go wrong with Netflix. Everybody, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye, Felina.
Bye.
Take care.
You too.